Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The teaser video for the week of December 25 to 29 on Days of Our Lives indicates that Alex Kyriakis will decide to alter his mind and go to the Kyriakis holiday get-together with Theresa Donovan. Theresa is going to feel bad about her involvement in the discomfort between Alex and his father because Justin Kyriakis will also be present. They now think Victor Kyriakis is Alex's biological father, even though Justin is actually his biological father. Days teasers state that Theresa will struggle with regrets and worry about concealing all of her dirty labor because of her plot with Konstantin Milevanis. Maggie Kyriakis will be appreciative that they could all gather together in this fashion, as Victor would have wanted, as this is the first Christmas following Victor's death. At the event, which Sandra Cook, Sarah Horton, and Brady Black will also be attending, the tension between Maggie and Alex will melt. Paulina Price will assist Kayla Johnson in making Christmas special for the children in the hospital despite her impending dreadful diagnosis. According to teasers for other days, Harris Michaels will attempt to mend his relationship with Ava Vitali, who abandoned their affair following his revelation about his encounter with Stephanie Johnson. Although Harris wishes he hadn't kissed Stephanie, their entire evening together was harmless. Harris was merely attempting to assist Stephanie when she became excessively inebriated. Naturally, Ava used that as a pretext to push Harris away, but he's too enamored to leave up easily. Harris clearly doesn't comprehend that Ava is attempting to keep her distance from him in order to shield him from Clyde Weston. According to previews for Days, Harris will call Ava lovely and present a necklace as a gift in an effort to rekindle their romance. She will deal with a really bad hangover with Holly Jonas. Nicole Walker DeMira appears to take her daughter out to breakfast and try to support her after realizing Holly has overindulged. In the town square, Nicole and Holly will find themselves seated at a table with Eric Brady, who will be accompanied by Jude Brady. She will look worried when Sloane Peterson Brady pots the gang in a cute moment together. Leo Stark will irritate Sloane by emphasizing how adorable their tiny family appears to be. Holly would later express her regret to Tate Black for their disastrous date and say that she wouldn't give her another chance if she were in his position. Tate might question whether Holly is requesting one, which could result in a rescheduled first date for New Year's Eve. Tate keeps saying wow to Holly about her evening gown in the DOL weekly preview video, but Nicole quickly corrects him by pointing out that he's already said it. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives: there will be some surprises during Holly and Tate's evening together, so stay tuned for updates on all the horrible news that's in store. Holly has had her sights set on Days of Our Lives' Johnny DeMura ever since she moved back to Salem. She still has a thing on him even though he is considerably older than her and, wait, also her stepbrother. Nothing, not even the knowledge that he and Channel are devoted to one another, has caused her to retreat. According to the most recent Peacock drama spoilers, she is going to start a terrible, risky plot that will undoubtedly end in disaster. Will Holly, nevertheless, make it through it? To find out, continue reading. Tate is enlisted by Holly to break up Johnny and Channel. According to teasers for Days of Our Lives, Holly is not in the mood to accept that Johnny won't show her any love interest. He views her as nothing more than a kid sister, even if she is failing to consider the reality that they are now step-siblings. Maybe that's the reason he hasn't been paying attention to her shenanigans. That will soon change, though. Channel has begun to realize what Holly intends to do with Johnny. Moreover, Tate will pull off a risky prank on Holly's request in the next episodes. On Days of Our Lives, Tate is totally enamored with Holly. He will therefore stop at nothing to help her at this point, even if it entails plotting Johnny and Channel's separation. When he initiates his scheme, the pair will initially believe it was a coincidence. Channel will eventually learn, though, that Tate and Holly are the only ones responsible, and she will tell Johnny as much, finally pressuring Johnny to give Holly the details. On Days of Our Lives, a disaster lands Holly on a ventilator. According to the teasers, once Johnny realizes how serious the situation is, he will explain his position to Holly. He'll tell her the channel has a special place in his heart. On Days of Our Lives, Johnny will adamantly state that he would never ever return Holly's affections. She will, of course, be devastated by this and turn to dangerous methods to make her pain go away. This will involve a drug tryst. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Holly will wind up in the hospital on a ventilator after taking too many pills. There are currently no updates regarding what will take place next. The question is whether she will survive. However, one thing is for sure, Nicole will be devastated. Since her baby vanished, she has already been through hell. It will be nothing less than a nightmare for her to witness her daughter on a ventilator. Is Holly going to make it through this? Tell us in the comments below. On Days of Our Lives, Nicole Walker DeMera is adamant that the adopted child of Sloane and Eric is actually her son who she lost. Nobody is paying attention to her appeals, despite her assertions and her mother's intuition. But according to the most recent spoilers, EJ will be affected by her lonely sobbing. He'll eventually make the decision to investigate the situation more. It's likely that he will discover the truth, the whole truth, include the real fatherhood of the child. Naturally, this will stoke his already smoldering fury into a roar. Will he quickly return to his villainous past? EJ chooses to look into Nicole's allegations. It's true what they say about mothers knowing everything. Nicole on Days of Our Lives feels the same way. She is unaware of the true fate of her newborn child and the origin of Sloane's adopted child. However, after glancing at that baby's face, she realized he was hers. So she didn't spend any time in claiming it nonstop. Unfortunately, nobody took her word for it at first. However, EJ senses something inside of him now. On Days of Lives, there are simply too many coincidences and a lack of connection between the dots. Could it be the medical claims that the infant died as a result of internal damage from the vehicle accident? Or that the infant was inadvertently burned? Furthermore, Sloane and Eric were able to locate a baby boy for adoption shortly after that. EJ is not that stupid to buy nuts so quickly. According to spoilers, he's going to start a covert probe in the next episodes to investigate if Nicole might be right after all. When EJ discovers the truth, he erupts in a spiteful rage on Days of Our Lives. Nothing in Salem is ever as simple or impossible as it seems. EJ is all too aware of that. He might so choose to pursue the adoption trail on Days of Our Lives and discover that it is, in fact, fraudulent. This could make him approach Melinda. She was just replaced as the new DA of Salem by EJ. He may therefore believe that Melinda is tormenting him in an attempt to exact revenge by taking their child. According to previews for Days of Our Lives, Melinda may become so heated in the argument that she blurts out the baby's father. Even though EJ is still unaware, she is aware that Eric is the child's biological father. She may therefore use it as leverage to calm EJ down. She might threaten to reveal that the kid actually belongs to Nicole and Eric biologically if he exposes her baby-stealing scheme. It would presumably intensify their amorous feelings for one another. Nicole and Eric still have affections for one another, as even EJ is aware, and they may choose to get back together as a family if they discover their connection to their baby. Is EJ really going to take that chance? Or will he ultimately cut a cold-blooded, diabolical deal with Melinda in order to maintain the secrecy? Realizing without a doubt that he will keep Nicole and her child apart. Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.